Well, if you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career recently.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Jorge Masvidal has been in this game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Jorge Masvidal. We talk about Kimbo Slice in the backyard fighting, but Jorge Masvidal was right next to him.
Right.
He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting. And he has done that in the octagon, and now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title fight.
Jorge Masvidal, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. All right, DC, should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. I know you, as a high-level wrestler and Olympian yourself, are always curious to see guys who wrestled collegiately on this level now ply their trade in the UFC.
You know, you look at this guy and you think about his past. You think about his background, how he has been trained from his youth to be here. Even though he understood he wanted to be a mixed martial artist, his dad knew that he had to wrestle. And that wrestling took him through college, and it leads him to the UFC. That is why you see him approach fights in the way that he does. It's been embedded in this kid. And if he can continue to evolve his entire mixed martial arts game to match his wrestling level, he's hell on wheels. He's shown that to this point.
And one thing he has focused on is being more active when he does get the fight to the ground. So perhaps we'll see an uptick in the ground and pound here tonight as this high-level wrestler gets back to work. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, below, remember the name, Muhammad.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go, round one. There he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Most of his fights in the UFC have gone the distance, but when he has finished, more often than not, it's been early. So you got to be mindful of the Masvidal power here early on. All right, so a classic stylistic matchup here, wrestler versus boxer, and that is not the way the boxer wanted to start. A beautiful takedown by the wrestler to get things going.
The boxer needed to defend takedown number 1. He did not do that, so expect many more takedowns going in his direction. Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan that still allows for him to get a win.
Nice jab there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. When you think you got him trapped to try to hit for a takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Nice trip to secure the takedown. Oh, and there's the early takedown, just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly what he wanted to do. You saw it in the training footage. Takedowns are going to be the key. He got one early. He's on the right track. That Darce is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Right to the knee on belly. North-south position. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Locked in on the Kimura now. Now he's got to get his knees above the head, separate the arm from the body, and then just...
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, a huge block there. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. With 90 seconds to go in round one. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, that is a killer jab there from Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Big picture, might be the best boxer.
Big double leg level change.
All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his... Muhammad's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away, because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last flurry.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Oh, he's got hand skills for days. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. Takedown defense holds up. Round two is next.
All right, take a deep breath. Breathe, relax. Listen, you're okay, you're fine. He is getting into your body. I need you to keep those elbows tight.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time, because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Gamebred gets caught by that straight punch there. And now the jab gets through.
Protect your face. Hands up.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, and he defends another takedown there, so looked like a pretty good entry, but once again, unable to get him down.
Great balance, great awareness, moved the head back inside, turned that double into a single, sprawled, and got away from his opponent. Great job.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Nice look by Masvidal.
Footwork, keep that left hand high.
And just a stand-up from Masvidal is a handful for anybody.
Double leg takedown lands.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Hey, scramble, get up.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Gamebred.
He passes to half. Nice transition.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head.
Oh, he got out.
You need to work on his position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
And now Masvidal's back to the side control now. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? 2 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, Johnny. You can think that he's setting him up to go up top, or honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes you. Oh!
Muhammad's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head.
Oh, he hurt him again!
Keep your face covered. Elbows up.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. Now some separation from his clinch position.
20 seconds to go, round two. Nice punch from the clinch by Muhammad. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. 10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
on point with that jab today.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, hammer fist here by Bilal Muhammad. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Ready? Come on.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Stuff the takedown, no problem. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because... Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, nice jab by Muhammad.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Now goes to the uppercut. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability. Gotta be careful, armbar. He's got the sub locked in. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
It's work. Come on, it's work.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Masvidal's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
And now Masvidal's back in half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Bilal Muhammad. Oh, big shots from the top. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking fight.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Muhammad.
There's another one.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen. He's so beat up, but he's so tough. Oh! In the half guard.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Bilal Muhammad. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Big ground and pound.
All right, hammer fist here by Muhammad. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, closed guard now. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, and he's back up again. And now Masvidal's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Oh, right, it's a mount.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Under 3 minutes now to go on the round.
Right back.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Muhammad's in half guard now. All right, side control now.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to, and now he's got the back.
Right back.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
in.
90 seconds to go.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Muhammad.
Get them out here.
Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Take your time. Take your time.
30 seconds to go. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Take a seat.
All right, that is it for that round. Muhammad's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your side. He's got to change something.
Fifth and final round.
He's got to start throwing now. Another. He's hurt bad.
Stay in control. Stay in control. He's hurt. I want you to finish him now. He's hurt. I want you to finish him.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. And the takedown attempt. Oh! Goes down again. Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Oh! Elbow. Oh, huge one. That'll do it.
Wow! Wow!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Gamebred, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Jorge Masvidal, your winner by knockout. You know about the boxing, man, when his hands are going, a lot of the guys in this division just can't keep up.
Well, he's one of the best pure boxers.